Hey everyone, on this episode of On the Road Again, we're going to be headed to Thompson's Causeway Recreation Area. Let's start out with a quick drive-through of the facility. On the right-hand side there is a dump station for those RVs that need to add water or dump. Off to the left there you saw as we drove through the entrance, and now we're headed up to the causeway itself and going across it now. As we pull up to the four-way stop, we're going to go ahead and take a right towards our campsite, which was Site 60. As you can see, it was a pretty full weekend. Now that we've made the loop on the northern peninsula, we're going to head back towards the four-way stop. At the four-way stop, we're going to make a right-hand turn and head towards the picnic area. This is the picnic area and playground area out on one of the little peninsulas. It also has a shower house. After leaving the picnic area, we're going to head back towards the four-way stop, and we're going to make another right-hand turn. This is the southern peninsula, and we didn't stay in this area, but it is basically the same as the northern peninsula. This side doesn't have as pretty of views as the northern peninsula does, but it also has a shower house. We're going to make another right-hand turn and head back over the causeway towards the entrance of the facility. So we're here at Thompson Causeway campsite, and we're at Site 60. So the view is the view from our tent, which is an amazing view. This morning we got up and took off, just kind of drove around. We went up to Savannah and had breakfast at Sunset Cafe, Sunset Restaurant, something like that. And we had an amazing breakfast. And then we drove over to the Mississippi Palisades State Park, and we saw multiple overlooks. We started at the south entrance and we went to the lookout point. Oak Point. Lewis Point. Ozzy's Point. And then we just kind of drove around the park itself to see the tent sites, and they were a little bit close together like they are here. but there were a few that had some space in between them where you could get a large group. Right across the street from that, at the north entrance, is the boat ramp that you can get into the Mississippi. Then we just kind of started driving around from there. We ended up going over to the Massbox Ridge Winery, and they have a little wine tasting over there. We spent like 14 bucks. We did one wine tasting, which includes 4 tastings of wine, and then we ended up getting one of the cheese plates. This was actually Christine's first time to go to a wine tasting, so we ended up getting a bottle of wine that we both enjoyed, and I also got her a gift for her first time at a winery. So if you want to go ahead and open that.
This is just a wine glass. Don't break it, don't break it.
And it has the little logo on it.
The little logo on it.
After we left the winery, we went over to Mount Carroll Historical District, and there were 3 antique shops there in town. We stopped there. There was one in particular, I can't remember the name, but it was a great little place. We found 3 or 4 gifts for people there, and we even found Christine some things for her blog so she can use them for photographs. After we left Mount Carroll, Christine has never been to Iowa before, so I decided to take her over to Iowa on the other side of the border into Clinton, Iowa. And we drove around Clinton a little bit, and then we came back to the park. Now we've got a nice little campfire and a beautiful scene behind us. We're gonna make a little dinner and head inside and go to sleep. We'll
see you guys tomorrow.
Exactly. Teddy Ruxpin, batteries not included.